What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Keenan from KeenanRIVALS.com. If you guys are new around here, this is what we talk about: street photography, creativity, and just overall like everything, man. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Definitely means a lot to me. Today I am feeling more inspired than ever. Like I'm always inspired to take street photographs, but like today it's on a new level, and I think it's mostly because I've been following a lot of street photographers. I kind of like unfollow everybody from high school, that anybody who didn't inspire me, and I've just like followed pages that give me value. And I tell you, like, when you follow great content, when you follow people who are doing what you do and you enjoy their work, then it just definitely puts you on a new level creatively. So yeah, definitely feeling the vibes today. It's a little gloomier than I would want, even though it might look bright, but yeah, we're gonna get out here, we're gonna capture some photographs. But first, I need some coffee. Guys, I want you to check out this little spot. I was leaving a coffee shop and I just saw like these chairs and these lights. I'm thinking, like, how cool would that be at night to get a shot of a guy or a woman, or, you know, a figure or a subject walking through there, like sitting down. I'm not sure if that would happen like this type of weather, but definitely something I'm putting in the mental memory. We're gonna revisit that, and yeah, that would be dope. Even if it was like a silhouette, I think that would just be like really cool. All right, guys, so we got our coffee and I am good to go. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on a vlog before, but typically I only drink black coffee, but over the last like week or so, I've been rocking with the Americano. I'm not really sure what the difference is between these two, but what I do know is that places tend to have like either really good black coffee or really horrible black coffee, but the Americano tends to always taste pretty decent. So yeah, that's a little pro tip for all you coffee drinkers. I wonder at like what point in time are they going to remove these bird scooters off the street. It's cold out, it's icy. At some point these can't just sit here, right? And whoever made these, he did a damn good job. The way these things can withstand getting beat up is just beyond amazing to me. Kudos to you. Alright, guys, today we're actually in Midtown. You guys are kind of familiar with this area, maybe. I know I've included it on the channel before. It's not like my go-to place to do any kind of street photography, but it is like where all the kids go to school at, and it's kind of like a re-emerging shopping sector. Right now, this is like the only place to like come out and actively shop and eat in the city. So yeah, I thought it'd be a really good idea to come out here, take some pics, and kind of document this space before it completely blows up. Today we're shooting with the Bitplay wide angle lens. You guys have seen this before. It's been in a few of my vlogs, wide angle, the telly, and yeah, me and Bitplay, we just have a really cool relationship. They drop new products, they send them through. They're not paying me or anything like that to promote them. I just love shooting with my iPhone, and they make some good quality stuff. What's different about this setup is that they have this Bitplay clip now, and this is made to be kind of a universal clip. I believe it's, you know, for any type of phone, and it's meant to work over like several different mounts. So I pretty much use an iPhone, that's all that I know, and it looks a little like a prototype, but this is their official product, and yeah, we're going to be testing it out today. For those of you who are wondering, this is pretty much how my setup looks. I have the Bitplay attached. It's a little crooked, that's kind of bothering me. And I have like this Me Photo kind of iPhone mount, and then on the bottom I have the GoPro equipped to it. I do a video like about my different GoPro setups. A few of you tend to ask me quite often, but if you're wondering how it looks, it's like this. And what's really cool about this setup is that it kind of gives me a grip to hold on to, so I can just kind of take a picture, you know, hit that button, and I'm never going to drop this. So yeah, it's not the most practical thing in terms of length, but it gets the job done. So going on? Yeah, it's like a mount, and then that's the wide angle. No, that's not in the bottom of the tripod. So like, it works out pretty well. It's a little long, you know. It allows me to kind of get a wide angle. Pretty good. Quick pro tip if you guys are shooting with the iPhone. One thing that kind of annoyed me this entire session was that every time I take a picture, my phone would be locked. And yeah, after 30 seconds or whatever, you know, the iPhone kind of locks up on you. So yeah, go into your display settings, change that auto lock to never, and then you'll be good to go. I use Lightroom to capture my photograph, and just being able to have that up at all times is beneficial. Another thing, if you are doing this kind of shoot, I do recommend my setup. However, with the tripod iPhone mount, definitely get a plastic one. That thing got so cold. I love that it's metal, I love the construction, but I was just like freezing. It just wasn't ideal for these type of outdoor conditions. Right now, what I want to do is head home, upload these pictures to my computer, and just see what we capture. I know it wasn't the greatest session. I can kind of just look at the sky and just the overall mood. But yeah, definitely want to look at some of these images, see what we captured, and then talk a little bit about this lens and this setup. So I went to Starbucks this morning to kind of edit today's or this vlog, and when I was like editing some of the pictures, one thing that I noticed was that some of the images weren't very sharp. Now, typically, as a first impressions, I would have just chalked this up and said, oh, well, this lens just isn't that good, or, you know, it's just not up to my standards. But I've used Bitplay products before, and this lens is this exact same lens that I've used when I did my case review, and the images didn't look like this. So there's either two things that happened. One, my camera is just dirty, and it was smudgy or blurry, I don't know. Or two, this case is fucking up the shot. So I've wiped down my camera, hit it with some microfiber, and we're gonna spend a little bit of time just taking some additional pictures today, just to see which one of these theories is true. So downtown, I'm on Woodward. Let's get it.
Kicking back old school tracks like damn. Can't get enough of this more like I don't need no I am. Ooh baby, get hyped to the beat, let's go, cause this is our jam. This is our jam. Let me break it down right quick for my haters, my dictators and bad raiders. Since you never seem to get it right no more, then right no more. Kick back your feet and watch your back from perpetrators.
How you doing, sir?
My game strong in my Range Rover. Got the blackjack juice and my racks off the roof, and you see the SUV rolling up next to me, old enough to take you over Sesame. Remember, back when I was a kid, all I did was stroll back from the cold over South
Not
Bridge.
the best light, but these little heat rays are saving my life right now. It's been like 15 minutes, my mouth is kind of numb and I'm freezing. However, I think we did get some shots to kind of compare to see if it was in fact my lens being dirty or if it was the AllClip itself. So yeah, not sure if you guys can hear me if I'm talking clearly. But we're gonna go home, edit these photographs, and finish up this vlog. Alright guys, so I just finished up the edits here on all the photographs and kind of comparing both days, and yeah, they're both pretty soft. I think that the second day looked a little bit better because we had some more light outside, but ultimately, you know, it's what you expect from a wide angle lens. It's a little bit sharp in the center, and then it just has like some soft corners, and it's not just like the corners, but it's like the entire like far right of the frame. Yeah, looking at the images, I say it's an inch off the frame, and depending on how like I maneuver it, you either get like a really soft left side or a really soft right side. So that's not ideal. It's not what you expect out of a pro lens, but overall it got the job done. When I got up close to people, I feel like it did a really good job kind of just bringing everything in. And yeah, you really have to get up close to get the shot you want. But overall, I mean, it's not bad for $100. If you're somebody who's shooting only on your mobile device, I think this will get the job done. But I also don't think it's a lens for street photography. I've said that once, I'll say it again. 18mm, it's just not an ideal focal length to begin with, but it was definitely fun trying this out. In terms of the AllClip, it worked really well. Not the most prettiest thing, which is like kind of the opposite of what I think Bitplay normally goes for. They're normally all about the aesthetics, or at least I like them. And again, this is like a prototype, so I'm not in love with it. But if I had a phone that didn't have a Bitplay case, like that wasn't an option, then I can see this being a versatile type unit. Before we get out of here though, I do want to mention one last thing, and that's the actual setup of this. I want to start like showing how I do these point of views a little bit more, because you guys always ask. And as you can see, I've made some adjustments since the last time I showed you this. When I had this GoPro kind of off to the right, it was just too far from the lens. So some of the images were cut off, or some of the POV. And I found now if I use a ball head and kind of swing this upright, then it gives me a little bit better of an angle. So moving forward, when I do mobile, reviews or just a point of view with my cell phone, you'll be able to kind of get more of that image in frame, more of that wide angle, and it won't be like laying down to the side. So yeah, got a text message in. I gotta go. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace.
All them nights I stayed up, trying to get my cake up. Tell my girl don't wait up. Straight up, we can't take no pay cuts. Nobody gon' play us. All these niggas made up. Straight up, all them nights I stayed up, trying to get my cake up.
I stand corrected. This thing is beat up. I've never seen a bird scooter photo before.